Yes, we're live. I'm always early, so I give it a minute. How is everyone? If you just heard me, you're watching the replay because you're not here yet. That's okay. Hi, Jonathan. Thank you for showing up. Hello, Octavio. Rios. Hi. If you're just joining, you don't want to miss how I got through my bit in Facebook jail. Hi, Victor. Good, Jonathan. I'm doing pretty damn fine myself. As promised, I am here to share positivity. So if you've had a bad day, or a bad week, or a bad month, or a bad year, hey, you might want to stick around. First thing I want to say is welcome. Thank you for stopping by my live. The point of today was I've been stewing over the last 3 days because I actually got banned from Facebook from sharing too much. So that's what I've just been seething, waiting to share something positive. So today, my little tag phrase that I like to say is attitude plus gratitude equals aptitude. What that means is no matter what situation you're in or what you're facing, two things are very important: your attitude and being grateful. So I can say these kind of things because I have been through a lot of difficult, trying, crazy ass situations. And when I'm in a desperate state of mind, I attract desperate results. So if you've ever heard of the law of attraction, basically you attract what you put out. I believe in putting out good vibes. Hi everybody, thanks for joining. If you could share to anywhere, I would appreciate it. If not, just chill and watch. Yes, attitude plus gratitude equals aptitude. So aptitude is your ability to, usually you hear aptitude as in they have the aptitude to do that task. They have those skills. So no matter what situation you are in, if you look at it from the standpoint of, yes, the struggle is real, but what can you learn from the struggle? Okay? No millionaire turned into a millionaire overnight. No millionaire turned into a millionaire by themselves. And no millionaire turned into a millionaire without some obstacles. Okay, if they did, they were born that way. And please, if anybody knows of one that goes against everything I just said, let me know. I would love to talk to them. Otherwise, from November 2018 till July of 2019, I'm in Ohio. I was in Pensacola, Florida, and through a lot of, I don't want to say mistakes, I would rather say lack of decision making on my part, I went to jail. I was, between that 18-month period or so, I was in and out of jail 3 times. I was homeless on the street, literally on the street. My daughter had to be sheltered by my family. I still have not been reunited with my youngest one. And in Pensacola, Florida, if anybody knows it, it's freaking crazy. So I was always surrounded by, I don't want to say terrible people because I don't label people like that. People in terrible, desperate situations with desperate mindsets that did desperate things. So I literally was robbed on a weekly basis. I had my dad send me 5 birth certificates to get an ID. And my brother's here, he's watching. He can attest to a couple of those. Something always happened. I couldn't get an ID. With no ID, I couldn't get a real job. without a real job, I was left to figure it out. It seems like everything I was trying, clawing my way out, nothing worked. Every week, it was the same old thing with a different set of characters in the story. So about halfway through this, I'm like, what the hell? You know, my intentions were always good. My results were always bad. So what was the deal? I felt abandoned by my family. That's a whole nother story. I felt isolated and alone, and I could not get, hi Roy, hi everyone who's joining, thank you. I couldn't get traction. I could not hit the ground running without someone busting me in the face, taking everything I had, and starting all over. And this just continued over and over and over again, until finally I was like, up till the day, I think it was July 27th or so, my brother's son was getting married. He was in Florida too, and they were coming back to Ohio. So after being stuck in Florida for almost 2 years, I hitched a ride back. Now I got here in a fixed mindset, wasn't going anywhere. And those 3 or 4 days that my brother was here, I was with all my family, you know, coming off the streets and stuff. It was weird because I had my blinders on for so long. You know, I was used to people taking and robbing me and things like that. So my walls were up. So I was going back to Pensacola, if you can believe it. After all of that, after all my trials and tribulations just to get home, I was ready to go back. Now skip ahead, and this was just 3 months ago. I decided that my excuse had been that I didn't have the support of my family. And so I took a moment and I looked around, and I was in my parents' house, surrounded by my family, living with my other children again. The negativity was sloughed off. I was actually bored. Can you believe that? I'm sitting on the deck outside in Sydney, Ohio, bored because no one's robbing me. Now, I'm a really smart person. I've been through a lot of therapies and a lot of programs, you know. So I knew that was sick thinking, to say the least. Well, I have been trying to start a business in Florida. Not with the greatest intentions, the greatest big vision intentions, but you know, when you have to hustle, you have to hustle. When you have to grind, you have to grind. And I had to, you know, figure out a way to make money without, you know, compromising my dignity. So I didn't do that much. So anyway, so I'm online and I'm reading, and I actually see this page that is talking about a guy that is an empathic consultant. And I like had a light bulb like blow up in my head. I ran down the stairs and I said, Mom, do you see this? She said, what's that? I said, this says empathic consultant. She said, what's that mean? I said, that's what I am. I've known I'm an empath, you know, like almost all my life, but I didn't know you could get paid for it. What? So I kept looking, and then I got to this point where I decided, okay, well, I'll be a coach. I'll be a life coach. But I didn't like that word. So over time, I figured I got it settled down to I'll be a mindset coach, because that's what I know. I know mindset. I know people. I know behaviors. I know mindset. So that's what I decided on. So actually, within a span of 5 days, after getting pissed off that I kept making resumes and these free resume things, and every time I would finish it, and just to back up a tiny bit, I have a very impressive resume until the last 8 years. So like I have this great, huge, long resume, an 8-year gap, and then now. So I got so mad, I didn't want to make any more resumes. I said, you know, F this. I'm just going to start my own company. I'm just going to do it. So I did it. In like 4 days, I filed for my my articles of incorporation. So I'm actually a corporation, Unlabeled Enterprises Inc. Another story, another time. I bounce all over the place because I have so much to say. Anyway, back to that. So I started my business. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I was doing it. Every day I knew I was going to learn something else. I was going to apply it, and I'd implement it. So then I found, or actually he might have found me, Cody Rain of AphidID. He and I exchanged, some comments here and there through different threads and different forums. And there's just something that just like caught me, just inspired me. And then I heard a story. And I was like, damn, he struggled too. So we got to talking, and then he offered me a great opportunity to join an awesome team as an empathic consultant. I did it. I told my mom I was going to get that done, and look at my Facebook page on my profile. What am I? An empathic consultant. So thank you, AphidID. Thank you, Cody Rain. Thank you, Ground Control Team. Back to Facebook. Facebook jail. All I want to do is put good vibes out. That's all I want to do. I want to encourage people, entrepreneurs. I didn't realize I was an entrepreneur, but then I think about it. My parents have been entrepreneurs their whole life. My dad had a spouting business. My mom had a craft business. My dad would go to different, what do they call those? Auctions on the weekends, animal auctions, because we lived on a farm. And he would decide that we were going to raise pheasants one week. So I had to read up on pheasants and learn how to take care of them. And he would build the cages, and I would feed them and stuff. So it just changed every week. So my parents have that entrepreneurial spirit, but I didn't recognize it as that until here recently, when I started really delving into entrepreneurism. And bringing it back to attitude plus gratitude equals aptitude. While I was homeless, on the street and everything, with the moment that my mind state changed from desperate to ambitious, and not in a bad connotation, I wanted more. I deserved more. The day I valued myself instead of looking to others to value me was the day everything changed. And because of my choices, not because of luck, because of my choices, I refuse to go get a 9-to-5 job now. Am I penniless? Yes. And yesterday, because of the negativity at the house, nobody's fault. It's just a lot of, intercommunication. My family's come a long way in communication, because I'm kind of at this pivotal point. I felt it was better that I left that situation instead of letting it bring me down. Again, no one's fault. That's just something I'm working on. So as of yesterday morning, I was pretty much homeless again. No money, nowhere to go. But I kept a good attitude. I was grateful for everything that I did have. I was grateful that I was able to step out of the situation and keep my family intact, keep the conversation with them going. And so because I kept my attitude right, because I was grateful for what I had, the universe sure did come around for me, because where I'm talking to you from right now is one of the 3 bedrooms in my own apartment, a whole upstairs in a house that I moved into last night with basically no money, except my mom did help a little bit, and an associate and the landlord is trading labor and advertising basically for the rest. So here I am, because I said this is where I'd be. I planned it out. I had a blueprint. I didn't have a blueprint till I met Cody Rain, and I started going through the Mantis Masterclass, and everything I want to go do, I'm doing. Thank you guys. I'm sorry, I'm concentrating, I'm really focused, so I haven't seen anybody's comments, but thank you very much. Anyway, so no matter what life throws at you, look at it as a learning experience. It's an experience, it's life, you live it. If it sucks, do something to make it not suck. If you feel like you're beat the hell down, you can't get up again anyway. You know what I'm saying? You control you. If you let someone bring you down, they're controlling you. And the whole thing about this Facebook jail thing is they controlled when I could share something positive, because that's all I want to put out. Now, I got real pissed off for about 10 minutes. But then I was like, it's okay. It's okay. Because I'd been buried in Facebook for a week trying to learn some shit. So them doing that gave me an opportunity to branch out onto other platforms. Find new people who need my help. Find new people who have dreams that they haven't even discovered yet. And maybe I can, shine a light on that for them. So thank you, Facebook. Thank you for calling me on breaking your rules, if that's what I did. That is what I did. You're only supposed to share so many times. I wasn't aware of that. I am now. Now I know. See? I could have just sat in my room for 3 days and like, oh my God, I can't do anything. Oh my God, Facebook. Honestly, 2 months ago, I didn't do social media. I had a social media page, but it wasn't me. Like, it was like a persona that I made up because of my insecurities. Anyway, I really hope that somebody got something from this, because I know I went like, I even have notes. I wrote notes. I followed them, but it's like I have so much to say. And I've been waiting to get on live. I don't know why I know why I've been waiting. It's my own hang up. So, you see, I keep catching myself because my negative thoughts, my ants, my automatic negative thoughts, they will pop up. And it's my job as controller of my mind and body to say, oh no, you're not living there today. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know what else to say, except it's a great day to be free from Facebook jail. It's a great day to be alive. It's a great day to spread a message. And if anybody is watching the replay or whatever, and people, thank you very much, everyone who did come live. I decided that I was going to create that event and just have fun with it. So whatever you're doing, have fun. Whatever you're doing, learn something. And whatever you're doing, be grateful and pass on the knowledge and the love and all the good vibes. So thank you.